Hey guys, Pablo here, and welcome to a brand new video in which we'll be discussing PDX coin. Now we have a lot to cover about this project. We will be talking about this in detail. I'll try my best to keep it as simple as possible because the project is important. This whole coin, the PDX coin, and the concept that they're bringing with all the payment method, basically they're bridging that gap that the cryptocurrency kind of like lacked, of using cryptocurrencies as solid payments for not only digital products and services but also for the real world, which it is now. The gap is finally being bridged with PDX coin, which is one of the most basic introduction that I can give you guys about PDX coin, but there's a lot of details that'll go into it, so we'll be covering all of that in this video. Just know that this is not a financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, so always do your own investigation and research. And with this being said, we're going to go to the website. We'll talk about from different pages and cover the complete information about this project. So let's move toward the website. Now here we are at the official website of PDX coin. You'll get influx of information about this project in different places. There's a lot of YouTubers talking about it. There's a lot of articles written on these things, and you can find very detailed information on the analytics, on what this project offers, what their planning is, and all those things. And we will be discussing those things, but we need to first keep it basic so that we can understand what PDX coin is. Why is it significant? Why do we need to put our interest into it? So for this, just go along with me. Now, when the cryptocurrencies, the concept was invented back, like I would say mostly like a decade ago, people didn't understand what cryptocurrencies are all about. But when they heard it's a currency, we have this image that the currencies are used to buy products. In basic terms, currencies is something that you use in an exchange to buy products or services. But when people find out that cryptocurrencies are currencies that are not used to buy products or services, at least not in the real world, it was like, what's the point of the currency if it's not being used to buy products or services? And they are right in a sense. 90% of the ways through cryptocurrencies are used is completely digital. I think Bitcoin is the only one probably that we have seen being used, and that was in the Tesla. And there's other places that we have started to see that it's being utilized as a payment method. But overall, like most of the cryptocurrencies that are not used for payments, they cannot be used in a sense. So this is a barrier because of which a lot of people are on the edge about cryptocurrencies or whether they want to get into it or not. The concept is amazing of cryptocurrencies, the blockchain technology, the transparency and the safety and all those things, and people are making huge profits through this. They're doing all kinds of tradings. They're utilizing all those DeFi protocols to make huge profits. But the major point of currency is to be able to use to buy products and services, not just digitally. It should be, if it is the next big thing, if we believe that the cryptocurrencies are next big thing, then this is one of the main things that we should be able to use cryptocurrencies as a payment method. If I'm going to the grocery store, or if I want to go shopping for clothes, I want to use cryptocurrencies and not just like convert them first into fiat currencies, go to the bank or use my credit card for this. I want them to be integrated directly. I want to have a card that I can use the cryptocurrencies directly. So this is a barrier because of which I think the cryptocurrency market is not being unlocked to its full potential. And this is where PDX coin comes in. PDX coin is a project. PDX coin is actually a coin that can be used and will be used as a payment method in different, I would say, retails or shopping stores. We'll be discussing all those things in detail, but this is where PDX coin comes in. It is bridging that gap that has been here for a really long time. Like, you can probably see a lot of memes on the Reddit that how for more than a decade people are thinking that cryptocurrencies are basically useless, like it's currencies that cannot be used, so they basically think that it's useless. But now, because of this, I think it's going to be a completely game changer, because now we will be able to use this as payment method. And this is one of, like, one of the things of this entire project, one of the main things. So just a basic understanding of what PDX coin is and why is it significant. Now we are here in the official website. We will be discussing their roadmap. There's a lot of things that they have planned and they're working in the future, and they are talking to a lot of the corporations and I would say businesses, and there's like so many things that they're currently doing that I cannot actually keep a track on unless I take a look at the notes that I've written, because this is a fully jam-packed project that I think we all should have in our focus. We'll take a look at their presentation and the teaser, and we also have their white paper, and this is their staking D app. So we'll be taking a look at all these things here. Now on their premium presentation, let's like read out some of the part on how they summarize PDX coin. So it says it is a compliant digital currency whose value is underpinned by energy assets, which basically means that the PDX token will be backed by, real physical energy assets. And we know for a fact that it is a time when the energy assets are kind of like reaching their all-time high, and eventually they will be pivoting to the green energy assets over time, which underpins their store of value thesis. Now moving forth, the Genesis PDX smart contract was fully deployed on the Ethereum blockchain on August 6, 2019 as an ERC20 token. So it's not really new. It has been here for some years now, and it was deployed on the Ethereum blockchain, but they have planned for the 2023 to eventually develop their own blockchain, which of course is going to give them more flexibility to play around. And so in 2023 they'll be having their own blockchain, and they'll be leaving the Ethereum blockchain by that, but until then it'll be on the Ethereum blockchain. And an updated version of the smart contract which superseded the Genesis version was deployed to the Ethereum mainnet in June 18, 2021. This can be viewed. Okay, so here it is. Now PDX coin trades on Uniswap, xt.com, P2P, B2B, and Vindax. Its tokens can also be staked by annual yield via pdxcoin.finance. So the PDX coin can be traded on Uniswap, and they have listed somewhere there right here. So it can be traded on Uniswap and xt.com, P2P, B2B, and the Vindax exchange. And also they're mentioning that the tokens can also be staked for annual yield via pdxcoin.finance, which is their D app. So you can stake them and you can get different yields. You get 12% yield for 6 months, and if it's 12 months then it moves to 15%. So you can get it from their D app, which I have open right here. And we can see how many tokens are staked and what the value is of the tokens that are actually staked. So you can get those information here. You can connect your wallet and keep a track on your coins too. Now it says PDX coins enables individuals and organizations to utilize a transparent digital currency with a physical value underpinned and backed by independently certified and audited energy assets. Now this is where it all comes down to. Basically, we have payment methods, of course. We have like the one that we're currently using, but the difference is in this one it'll be completely transparent, which is why the cryptocurrencies are thought to be the next big thing, which this is going to kind of like prove to be, because it will be used as payment method, and we know that its value is underpinned and it's backed by independently certified and audited energy assets, and it'll all be completely transparent. And all those I would say individuals, organizations, or corporations, or retailers, merchants, they'll be accepting the payments. They'll have the choice on which payment they want to receive it in. So it's not going to be completely confined to a particular currency. They will have choice on how they want to be, how they want to receive the payment. So with this solid payment method, which was completely missing on the cryptocurrencies before, now they have bridged this gap, which of course is going to be the game changer, not just for this project, but for the other projects too, which they're kind of like helping devise different solutions for all the problems that the other cryptocurrencies are actually facing right now. So I think that's pretty wise actually. Now we have a teaser, which basically gives us all the bullet points, all the major bullet points that we need to know about this. PDX is a massively disruptive global finance service ecosystem for a digital era, represented by a native digital currency token sitting alongside regulated and licensed banking and global mobile crypto to fiat payments ecosystem. PDX is a financial technology platform that provides end-to-end financial infrastructure technologies and services to individuals, corporations, and institutions globally. It is primarily focused on serving the crypto economy, a transparent financial system enabled to crypto that leverages crypto assets. Now, they are developing the global mobile crypto to fiat currency app, and the mobile version and the web version actually are currently being developed, and it'll be somewhere here. The actual working version will be here somewhere in the Q4 of this year in 2022, and it is being developed with their development partner, which is the Unified Infotech, and it'll be built on the Polygon. Now, this app, of course, is going to offer a lot of more things apart from just being, the sending and receiving of assets. It'll also enable people to be more willing to accept payments in crypto, especially if it's a result of this app. They will have tens of millions of places to spend it in. And as I mentioned before, they are currently in talks with a lot of corporations, a lot of launch partners, like on the merchant side, on the different hotels and corporations and major retail brands, and also the FTX handling crypto resales for the app's settlement mechanism. And they're not just stopping there, they're actually in the early stage discussion to actually acquire a federally licensed bank in the US, and also they're considering to purchase a controlling interest in the a small Swiss bank. So all those talks with all those corporations and stuff like those that are under the way, and they are currently in the progress. But one of the main things that really needs to be addressed in this is about their metaverse and how the payment app is being extended into the metaverse that will enable seamless and frictionless payments in metaverse without the users to actually having to come out of the metaverse and then do the payments. It'll actually be integrated into their metaverse. So I think that's really a cutting edge technology that they're currently inventing into it with this awesome user experience that we will have in the metaverse. So again, it's really awesome, and because of this, they're actually in progress of creating a payment partnership with an emerging metaverse gaming and a sports gambling developer. So all those things are under the way. Now, it says the top disruptive business opportunities for PDX, which are these: global crypto to fiat business and consumer payments and virtual banking, tokenization, trading and underwriting of traditional liquidity assets, the 700+ billion global remittance market, the tokenization and funding of renewable energy sources, DeFi products and services based on PDX COIN, and as I mentioned, the metaverse. Now again, there's a lot of information about this project that I think that it's not possible to be covered in just one video. That'll be like of 10 to 15 minutes, but I think we have understood the basic gist of this project in the start, where it comes and why is it significant and all these things. And what we need to understand is that this is going to be kind of like a game changer, that it will be game changer for the whole crypto market. Now, if you talk about the roadmap, as you can see, it was born quite some time ago. And in the 2022, as we can see, this is what's going to happen in this year, in the future. So global marketing and PR campaign commencing for the PDX global public and institutional token sale. And then in the starting 2022 Q4, development of the new Siberia blockchain protocol commence, which, as I mentioned before, they are planning on making their own blockchain and leaving the Ethereum blockchain. And then in the Q4, introducing phase 1 test version of the payments app and the beta version of the new exchange platforms. And this is where, again, as I mentioned before, this is where the payment app will actually come in. It is under development with the development partner, and the mobile version and the web version probably will be available in the Q4 of this year. Now you have complete information of all these things. This is the wonderful team, the corporate team that actually has developed this whole thing. And this is the person that actually, put together this entire team. So that's pretty awesome. And they have the white paper teaser and the links right here. So you're not going to have any trouble in this. They have the social media, so make sure that you join all their social media. Again, there's a lot of information that's going in here that I think it's not possible for me to cover entirely, but if you understand the basic concept of this project, I think that's a huge success for me. But again, all the links will be in the description, so you can check out all the white paper, their teaser presentation, and I think you should be good to go. And I think that's all I have for you guys in this video. Disclaimer: trading digital assets involve significant risk and can result in the loss of your invested capital. You should ensure that you fully understand the risk involved and take into consideration your level of experience, investment objectives, and seek independent financial advice if necessary. It is up to you whether to invest or not.